Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Republican regret over Trump's budget. At the end of last week, a letter signed by more than a dozen House Republicans was sent to the other side of Capitol Hill. A letter addressed to Republican Senate Majority Leader Thune and Senator Crapo said, quote, "As members of the House Republican Conference, we write to express our continued support for common sense energy policy and to urge the Senate to substantively and strategically improve clean energy tax credit provisions included in the House-passed reconciliation bill, H.R. 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. While we were proud to have worked to ensure that the bill did not include a full repeal of the clean energy tax credits, we remain deeply concerned by several provisions." That seems weird, right? I mean, the House Republicans who sent this letter voted to pass the very bill they now want changed. This is a lot like Republicans who voted to restrict the state's ability to regulate AI, and then, when they were questioned by their constituents, they backtracked and pretended they didn't know about it. Somehow, voting in favor of something and not knowing what it does is not disqualifying. This situation is a lot like that, in the sense that Republicans are backtracking away from legislation they voted for. But it's different, because the Republicans who sent the letter outlined exactly what they're worried about. Quote, "This approach jeopardizes ongoing development, discourages long-term investment, and could significantly delay or cancel energy infrastructure projects across the country. Since January, over $14 billion in energy projects have been canceled or delayed, with $4.5 billion scrapped in April alone. Without a clear signal from Congress encouraging continued investments and offering businesses certainty as these provisions are phased out, project cancellations will continue to snowball." Huh. Okay. This is Republicans saying clearly that the uncertainty caused by Trump's policies have already caused billions in damage to the American economy, canceling projects and the jobs that go along with them, and that more is on the way if their own legislation isn't changed. The letter being addressed to Thune and Crapo indicates the House Republicans actually want something done. Crapo has kind of assumed Mitch McConnell's role of the Republican Party's chief dealmaker and arm twister in the Senate. Putting both him and Thune on notice about the horrible effects of Trump's policies in writing is a big deal. Thune can't say Republican senators didn't know about the effects. Expect more of this as Republicans in the House who didn't want to take on Trump ask senators who are more secure in their seats to take the heat and vote down or at least amend Trump's bad policies. At some point, maybe the average American will realize the One Big Beautiful Bill is just another way for politicians to hand more money to the rich at the expense of the American worker. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.